This is Bomb Hoops Podcast.
Hi everyone, we're Palm Hoops Podcast hosted by Jem and Jello. Make sure to like, comment, share this podcast to your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Spotify, Anchor, and Google Podcasts. Just check the description down below for the details. Our episodes are also available on our official Facebook page, so make sure to check it out. And lastly, don't forget to follow our socials at Palm Hoops on Instagram and Twitter. So for today's topic, pag-uusapan natin is something na we often disagree ni Jello. Every time na pinag-uusapan namin to is, what defines clutchness? Ano ba yung nagde-determine if a player is clutch or kung hindi?
So, for me kasi, it's a mix of both. Usually, ang titingnan mo dyan is the stats, tapos yung eye test. And for me, it's a mix of both. Kailangan napapanood mo na ginagawa ng player. At the same time, the stats can back those up. So, for example, LeBron James. Nakita mo naman talaga na LeBron takes the clutch shots. Pag under 5 minutes na lang yung game, tapos dikit yung game, siya yung nagtitake ng shots, nagtitake siya ng initiative. And if you check the percentages, year to year, isa si LeBron sa mga clutchest players in the NBA. Perhaps the clutchest actually. Whereas you can compare that to a player like Westbrook and parang makita mo laging boneheaded plays or parang contested or pilit masyado. Pero the stats also say na clutch siya. Okay din siya.
And actually kay LeBron James, marami rin nagsasabi na hindi siya clutch.
Oo. Kasi hindi niya tinitake yung shots. Oo.
Pumapasa. If I remember right, nung Game 5 nung 2020 Finals, para si LeBron yung pag-drive niya, tatlo yung umabang sa kanya ng na hit players. Eh syempre, ipapasa mo yun. Imposible yun eh. Tatlo na nga yung nakabantay, babanggain mo pa. So, right play. Pero sinasabi nung, kaya nag-tweet si Damian Lillard nun eh, na parang, yun, ang sabi ni Lillard nun, parang, good play yun, na pinasa niya yung bola. Pero kung ako yun, isushoot ko pa din. Parang ganun yung sinasabi nila eh.
Parang, if clutch ka kasi, you take the big shot eh.
So, ayun, stats versus eye test. Ikaw, ano ang percentages mo dito? Ano ang ratio mo when it comes to defining clutchness in stats versus the eye test?
70-30 ako eh. Kasi if you wanna be clutch, you have to take the shots that you know you can make. Parang, dito magkakaroon ng konting contradiction do sa sinasabi ko. Kasi si Kobe, we know na mababa yung percentages niya when it comes to taking game-winning shots. Pero kasi he takes the shots that he can make. Na alam niyang overall kung hindi yun clutch, alam niyang papasok niya. Whereas to Westbrook takes the clutch shots and makes them, pero those are not the best shots na kaya niyang gawin. Usually he takes the contested mid-range or the fadeaway or the contested three. And sometimes he makes them. Pero hindi yun yung best shot para sa kanya. And I think a player that does that is not that clutch compared to a player that takes the shots that he knows he can make. While at the same time, even though contested, alam mo gagawin mo eh. Parang, let's say Dirk taking the fadeaway, hindi yun efficient shot, pero he makes that shot. So, if he makes that shot in the clutch, that's what clutch is for me.
For me, it's really a balance of both. And to be honest, hindi ako makapag-take ng definite na side. Kasi, for example, for the stats, let's say, ayun nga, si Russell Westbrook. Alam mo, by the numbers, according to the experts, okay daw ang shot creating niya. Pero when you look at it, minsan magtataka ka eh, ba't ka titira ng ganun? Parang, ba't di mo din drive? Yung mapapaganon ka eh. Unlike players like Luka Doncic, Kobe, pa ba mga ganun? Kevin Durant. Di ba pag especially kay Luka Doncic applicable to kasi ito yung sinasabi lagi ni pangalan nung may galit kay LeBron, Skip Bayless. Ang lagi niyang sinasabi kay Luka Doncic is one of the worst clutch players in the NBA dahil sa numbers. Pero when you watch the games, meron kasi siyang galaw na talagang hindi nababantayan, hindi nabablock. So, yung yung step back niya, di ba
Step back 3 niya.
Kahit
twice.
alam mong gagawin niya eh.
Pero hindi mo mabantayan.
Pero di mo mabantayan. That is the same case kay James Harden. Alam mong gagawin niya yung step back niya. Pero hindi mo mababantayan eh. So, I remember that infamous line by sino yung partner ni Stephen A dati?
Si Max
Max
Kellerman.
Kellerman. Ayun, si Max Kellerman na pag clutch time, game on the line, last second
Andre
shot.
Iguodala.
I'm taking Iguodala. So,
Stinuha na siya ng lahat.
Kasi by the numbers,
Clutch si Iguodala.
clutch si Iguodala compared to Steph Curry. Pero if you look at the game, sino ba mas magaling na shooter? Sino ang mas mainit? Sino ang mas mabigat ang ambag sa scoring? Steph Curry. So, hindi, pag ganun, parang are you gonna take Andre Iguodala over Steph Curry versus Steph Curry, the best shooter in NBA history. Tapos, isusugal mo yung last shot mo to a role player. I'm not saying na hindi magaling si Andre Iguodala. Pero, ibibigay mo yung last shot, gagawa ka ng play for a role player over your best player. Di ba parang may mali?
Pero doon na magka-come in yung alam mong player na can make the shot even though hindi siya quote-unquote the best player. Dito na siguro papasok yung mga tipo nila Derek Fisher, nila Robert Horry, siguro past prime Ray Allen,
sila Billups, ganun.
Ayun, sila Billups. Sino pa ba yung ganun? Maybe siguro si KCP or si Caruso in recent memory. Or si Pat Connaughton or even si Kuzma. Siguro yung mga ganung players, yung mga not necessarily the best players pero has the balls to take those kind of shots.
Okay, sinabi ni Jordan, sinabi ni Kobe na parang wala silang pakialam kahit 4 out of 20 sila sa laro. Kanila yung final shot. So, ayun magkakatalo yun. Ano ba mga example ng players dito? Yan nga, yung favorite natin, si Russell Westbrook. Na according to the numbers, clutch daw. Pero when you look at it, is questionable. Pero recently okay naman yung shot selections niya compared to the first few games of the regular season. And pati sa OKC parang hati sila ni Kevin Durant sa crunch time. Yung sa Rockets, wala, James Harden talaga yung kay Harden talaga designed yung team na yun. Sa Wizards naman, wala, may Bradley Beal so ganun talaga. Pero sa Lakers kasi, especially during wala si LeBron James, si Anthony Davis, hindi mo siya maasahan na isolation player when it comes to last second shot, yung the jab step pick, ganun. Kasi hindi siya yung pinakamagaling na dumribble. So, pwede mo siyang i-double team, masi-steal sa kanya yung bola. So, talagang si Russell Westbrook yung option ng Lakers for their past few games when it comes to clutch times.
Ako wala naman din ako yung contest doon. Ang sana lang ginagawa ni Westbrook is take the shots na alam niyang makeable sa kanya in terms of yung shot creation niya. Alam niyang scorer siya sa ilalim So, why take a mid-range shot or why take ill-advised contested 3? Kung pwede mo namang i-drive and take the foul. Even though smart yung defender mo, alam mong mas talented ka and you know how to get the fouls. Why not try that at the very best? Kung takot ka parang sinasabi niya, ayoko ng free throw, takot ako sa free throw, I'd rather take the contested 3 and take that 20% chance since 20% lang siya sa tres rather than take the 50-50 chance na ma-shoot or ma-foul siya.
Pero pagdating kasi sa crunch time, even the Hall of Fame players are saying this na numbers don't matter Parang stats don't matter And yan, kahit sila Kobe, sila Jordan, kahit malamig sila that game, matik sa kanila yung final shot. I think Russell Westbrook is trying to be that. And to some degree, successful siya. Kasi by the numbers alone, he is one of the ano yung pinakita kong metric sa'yo? Parang
most
since
made shots,
pinakamaraming nagawang shots
In the clutch.
during the crunch times. Mga parang ganun.
Oo.
So, parang there's this, kumbaga may basehan. Kaya niya ginagawa yun. And if you can remember yung game winner ni Damian Lillard over the OKC Thunder, parang sinasabi ni Paul George na it was a bad shot, pero pumasok eh. I think parang ganun din yung way of observing ko kay Westbrook na yes, it's a bad shot, pero pag pumasok yun, panalo, di ba? Parang ganun.
Pero
and pag
ilulook back mo kasi yun, Damian Lillard 3-point shooter. Russell Westbrook not a 3-point shooter. Parang hindi yun bad shot siya in a sense na tinake ni Damian Lillard yung contested step back 3 na sobrang layo. Pero at the same time, he makes those kind of shots eh. So, if Russell Westbrook shot a contested layup, he makes those kind of shots, okay lang sa akin eh. Pero if he shoots a contested 3 na alam natin hindi niya forte, that's not good for me. There's a difference. If Lillard drove that shot, tapos contested siya ng 3 or 2 players, alam mong hindi yun yung best ni Lillard. Kasi he has a better option or better opportunities dun sa ibang skill set niya. Kumbaga, you're not maximizing your skill set.
Pero for me kasi, if may history din naman kasi na he makes those shots. And why not, 'di ba? Pag ganun. Siguro in the eyes of it comes down to preference. Pero ang nakikita ko kasi is when in crunch time, you really let your superstars do the work. Isolation 'yan, kayo bahala dumiskarte. And for me in the crunch time, there's no such thing as a bad shot. It's just either kung pasok o hindi. Ganun. Ayun. So when it comes to Westbrook, siguro kung may Venn diagram na clutch tsaka hindi, siya yung nasa gitna. Kasi number support na okay ka. Pati si LeBron, ilalagay ko siya dun sa gitna. Number support na na clutch ka, ganun, by metrics. Pero by the eye test, si Westbrook, maraming questionable attempts. Si LeBron, laging pumapasa. Kaya siguro ang taas ng percentage ni LeBron sa clutch.
Kasi he never takes the bad shot.
Kasi instead na siya yung tumitira, pinapasa niya. Ang pinakauna ko na kita kay LeBron nun, if you can remember yung laban nila against the Wizards nung playoffs.
Kay Gibson yata binigay yun.
It was either Gibson or Damon Jones, I think. Basta parang ang design play kay sa kanya talaga, kay dun hindi yung sa papasahan ni LeBron. Talagang play nila na ipapasa ni LeBron. And you'll never hear those kinds of things if kay Kobe, kay Jordan, kay Damian Lillard, kay Kevin Durant, hindi ka maaaring yan. Ay, ipasa mo dyan para kasi siya yung bukas eh. Siguro yung one example lang kay Jordan, yung kay Steve Kerr.
Yun, tsaka kay Paxson.
Kay Paxson. Alam ko yung kay Paxson, talagang na-deny si
Si MJ.
Si MJ, kaya hindi siya nakakuha.
Yung kay Kerr, designed yun eh.
Parang sabi ni Steve Kerr, lahat ng babantay nasa iyo yun. Walang babantay sa akin. Ganun.
And ang ganda ng opening ni Kerr nun eh. As in, wala tao. Parang 3 feet away yung kalaban sa kanya eh.
Parang practice parang practice jump shot. So, there are these kinds of players na
willing kang mag-give up.
The numbers are saying they're good, pero when you look at it, medyo alanganin ata to. So, siguro same case sa mga triple-doubles in this era. Not just Westbrook lahat. For example, yung
anyone can get a triple-double these days eh.
Siguro it's a factor of mas gumaling na kasi yung player development, ganun, and the rules.
Saka bumilis yung laro eh.
Pero for example, if you can remember, di ba yung naka 60-point triple-double si James Harden? Para siguro kung ginawa niya yun noong 2000s.
Sobrang lupit mo nun.
Ka-level niya siguro yung 81 points si Kobe. Feel ko mas malupit pa kung nagawa niya yun nung 2000s. Pero ngayon 2010s and early 2020s. Medyo masyado ng mainstream eh.
Tsaka ang bilis na ng laro kasi if you remember, may isang big rule change tayo noong 2018, yung after ng rebound, if offensive team yung makuha, 14 seconds na lang. And that speeds up the game a lot. Plus, yung mga foul calls, binawasan talaga nila eh. Yung sa action replay, kasi may replay center na nag-aayos para sa kanila eh.
Oo. So, pero feel ko ngayon medyo magbabalance out dahil sa bagong rule change. Ayan. So, mas kayang maging physical ng defender. So, mas maliit siguro yung chance na pumasok. Pero shout out kay Paul George. Napakalupit ng ginawa niya kanina.
Oo, grabe yung shot na yun. Panood
namin ng live ni Jello.
Almost impossible. Pero makeable.
Sakto-sakto eh. 0.1.
Tsaka yung knowledge or familiarity sa court na alam mong pag pumwesto ka dito, hindi ka aapak sa linya.
Yung aware siya sa mga nangyayari.
Yung awareness mo sa zone mo sa court.
Pati yung step back niya planado yun eh. So, ayun, anyway, Paul George, ayan, alam natin, clutch player yan. Kahit
pero meron dami nagsasabing hindi clutch. Or choker.
Choker, pero di ko rin alam eh. Kasi, nag-start yung ganyang allegation. So, napunta siya ng siya ng Clippers. No OKC.
Actually, Indiana pa lang. 2017 yung commercial niya ng Gatorade.
Yung
game time. Game time. Makes the shot. Pero, di niya na-shoot yung game-winning 3 kay LeBron sa Cavs doon. Talo sila. Na-sweep sila ata nun eh.
Ayun. So, anyway, balik tayo sa topic. For me, in Jem's definition, clutchness is not about kung pasok ba yung shot mo o hindi. For me, clutchness is all about if you have the guts to claim yung final play, yung final shot. Kasi, sino bang kaya si Tobias Harris. Ganun. Alam mo, shooter siya, scorer. Pero pagdating sa last second play,
kay Embiid mo pa rin bibigay eh.
Kay Embiid mo pa rin bibigay. Siguro siya, pero hindi siya kasing clutch na na parang sila Lillard, ganun. So, it's a matter of having the confidence during that time. Kasi ako, aminado ako kung kunyari, last liga, kahit kahit liga-liga lang dito sa mga barangay, binigay sa akin yung last shot, manginginig ako nun.
No, kahit ako, tol, I had the opportunity to take the last shot nung magkakalaro tayo nun. Tapos pinasa ko sa kalaban.
Ayan, shout out sa mga Ekit Pips dyan na nakakalaro namin sa basketball nung college.
4 years na yung lumipas, di ko pa rin nakakalimutan yung pasa na yun.
Hindi pa kami magkakilala ni Jello nun.
Tapos napamura na si Jem nun sa akin. Yun yung pinakamalupit na pasa sa buhay ko.
Like, yun? Parang lamang kayo isa, di ba?
Tie game.
Tie game.
Tie game,
tapos,
inbound. Supposedly,
inyo yung last shot.
Inbound sa akin, tapos give and go dapat yun. Kaso, sa sobrang kaba ko, the moment na may nakita akong white shirt, pinasa ko agad. Hindi pala yun yung teammate ko.
Ayun. Tapos, sa kabila, mintis na yung unang tire.
Naputback lang.
Na-follow up lang. Tapos buzzer beater pa. Ayun. So, ayun. Dun na immortalize ang basketball legacy ni Jello sa school namin.
Ako yung Sakuragi. After na nagpakalbo ako eh.
Kaso, delikado sa'yo, ano?
Oo.
Ayan, so... And guys, share your thoughts on the comments below kasi itong topic na to is very subjective. Para tong GOAT debate eh. Wala kang definite na tamang sagot. Kasi...
It's a matter of choice talaga. Preference.
Gusto man namin na maging katulad nila Stephen A, Skip Bayless, na may hot take na hindi clutch si ganitong player. In reality, you have to be objective eh. Parang you have to consider a lot of things. Hindi lang yung pag di pumasok ay hindi na clutch yan. Kobe Bryant is, I think, hanggang ngayon ata, siya ang may pinakamaraming missed field goals. Missed game winners din ata siya.
Pero he has the most makes din.
Pero you never hear people, ay di clutch yung si Kobe. Diba? So, kaya for me, yung definition ng clutchness is more of the confidence It's not a matter of making the shot or not.
Ako sa it's a matter of confidence and knowing you can make the shot. Parang, if you want to make a game winner, take the shot that you know you can make. Parang ba't mo patitirahin ng 3 si Shaquille?
So, ayun guys, share your thoughts sa comments and promise sa inyo, re-replyan namin yan. And malay nyo, baka may masuggest kayo, comment down below and pag-iisipan namin yan. And if you want na makapag-guest dito sa podcast namin, just check our DMs. Message nyo lang kami either sa Twitter, IG, or sa Facebook. And makikita namin yan.
Ayun guys. And also, if you are a Filipino podcaster and gusto mong kumita sa podcast mo, you can join us at podmetrics.co and you register using our code PalmHoopsPodcast, which is flashing on your screen right now. Ngayon guys, pag ginamit nyo yung code namin, yung matutulungan nyo na yung podcast namin and matutulungan nyo pang lumaki yung podcasting community dito sa Pilipinas. Again guys, if you are looking to make some extra cash on the side while doing your podcast, join us at podmetrics.co and use our code PalmHoopsPodcast. And lastly, if you want to do some online shopping since papalapit na yung Pasko and syempre lahat tayo naghanap ng regalo or anything na useful sa bahay ngayon since mga Christmas decor, syempre mainit na mainit yan ngayon with the coming Christmas season. Go to Shopee using our link which is podlink.co/99 and makakuha kayo dyan ng mga vouchers and discounts. Matutulungan nyo na yung podcast namin, makakatipid pa kayo. So ano pang hinihintay nyo guys? Use our link and go to Shopee na, and again that is podlink.co/99.
Hindi bias si Jello kahit sa shopping tatrabaho yan.
Hindi yun. Bumibili ako sa Lazada. Hindi, joke lang, baka marinig ng boss ko.
Ayan. Actually, ever since na nagkaroon kami ng affiliate link, maraming salamat sa podmetrics.co. Shopee na ako every time.
Hindi na namin binitawan eh.
Parang nauusi nga ako if hindi ko gamit yung
link?
affiliate link namin. So, and guys, gamitin nyo lang yan and makakakuha kayo ng mga additional discounts, mga vouchers, etc. Depende sa bibili nyo. So, it has been another great episode and sobrang na-enjoy namin ni Jello to. Kasi, if napapansin nyo sa mga episodes namin, parehas kaming Laker fans and lagi nyo kami nakikita na nag-a-agree. Pero in reality, hindi talaga.
Maraming ang pinagtatalunan ni Jem. Maraming kaming what the fuck sa isa't isa.
So, ayan. At least dito, nagkaroon kayo ng sense kung ano yung way of thinking namin.
Yung unfiltered na discussion namin.
Ano yan? Dapat si ganito player, tanggalin na yan.
Tapos biglang may magagalit na dyan. Tapos, ano sinasabi mo? Gago ka ba?
Parang, hindi, magaling yan.
Tiwala ka lang. Lagi kaming ganun eh.
Siyempre, hindi lang namin pinapakita dito. Kasi normally, we agree. Pero, at times, most of the time talaga sa Messenger, wala, talagang pader yung sinesend namin sa isa't isa.
Matinding discussion yan.
Ayan, so, and that's another episode of Palm Hoops Podcast. Ingat tayong lahat, stay safe, and kung gusto niyo, get vaccinated. We'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.